Hello and welcome to week 4 of EDU 508. We are officially halfway through. Well, kind of. This is the halfway mark. Congratulations and great work so far. The learning objectives for this week are about describing universal strategies for trauma-sensitive schools, identifying supplemental and intensive trauma-sensitive interventions in schools, and discussing the PACE approach to working with traumatized students. You can notice the theme is trauma-sensitive strategies and interventions. Writing assignment 1, great job. Excellent work on it. Everybody did a good job on it. Week 4, this week, we have 3 chapters and 1 video. We have 2 discussion boards. Please remember to respond to your peers. And then we have assignment 2 is also going to be due. Quick note on citing a chapter in an edited book. I note this is important as I think that is our textbook this time. Otherwise, it is good knowledge moving forward. So if it's an author or chapter in an edited book, so you do the authors of the chapter, the title of the chapter, in the name of the editor or editors, and then the title of the full work, and then the pages of the chapter. So, and this is one of the weird places where you actually list PP for pages. So there are some oddball special things in APA. So like I've said previously, I do recommend buying the book, and citations and headings are 2 of the sections that I would read and actually like bookmark for later use. So trauma-sensitive strategies and interventions. If you think you're too small to make a difference, you haven't spent a night with a mosquito. And that is an African proverb. All right, the PACE approach is playfulness, acceptance, curiosity, and empathy. Empathy doesn't come without understanding. Understanding doesn't come without listening. And true listening doesn't come without relationship. It always comes back to relationship. And that is a quote by James Moffat. All right. So this week, you have a very long video from Dr. Berger. It's 23 minutes long. Another reason I'm going to try to keep this one short this week. So please post to discussion board 1 your responses to the following. 3 things that resonate most for you from the guest interview and why. Select one of the topics gleaned from Mike, research sources, and post 1 scholarly reviewed source and 1 other source you deem to be of value, such as a website, podcast, etc., to support the topic, its importance to trauma-informed schools, and to you as a trauma-informed educator. So here's an example. If we're talking about toxic masculinity, you could use this article. Please don't. And then, guys, we have a problem is a podcast or a TED Talk. Can't remember. It's an NPR article. It's been a while. So that is an example. Please do not use those sources, but you could use the topic if you want to. Then remember to respond to 2 cohort peers. Chapter 9 of our course textbook is focused entirely on the PACE approach when working with traumatized students. So please post your responses to the following. What has your experience with the PACE approach? What has been your experience with the PACE approach or one like it? If you haven't had any experience, that's fine. Discuss that. Is it a successful option appropriate for all K-12 students? Think about a time when a break occurred in a relationship with one of your students. Post your responses to the 3 questions on page 208 posed by the textbook author Jen Alexander. Then again, remember to respond to 2 peers. And then assignment 2. You are going to research a school that self-reports as a trauma-informed school and write a short case study, including the items listed below. In order to complete the assignment, please do the following. Find a school in North America that self-reports as a trauma-informed school and conduct research via the internet. including / mainly from the school's website. Here are a couple: Walla Walla in Washington and St. Paul City School. If you absolutely cannot find any other ones, those are okay. This should be an APA cover page plus 3 pages of written content and a reference page. You will have an introduction. What are the characteristics of a trauma-informed school? A description of the school you found. And then you're going to analyze how well it aligns with the desired characteristics you already described. And then conclude it. So your question for the initial remarks this week is, what is your number one takeaway from the readings so far? Have a good week. I very much look forward to reading your assignment 2s.